welcome back to my channel. I just want to give a big thank you for all the people that subscribed, liked, and supported me on my last video. Thank you guys so much. Today's look obviously is going to be something completely opposite. It's a very glam cut crease look that you can wear to a birthday or like a party. I know it looks a little fallish, but you can always rock these colors in the summer and they're very nighttime-ish. So if you like this look and you want to learn how I did it, then please keep watching. Thank you. Alright guys, so I'm just going to start off by prepping my eyelid with the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and this is just so my eyeshadow sits well. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette from Morphe, and I'm also taking the Morphe M332 brush. It's a fluffy brush, and what I love about it is that it packs on a lot of product, but it blends really beautifully. As you can see, it's so effortless. I'm sorry about my voice. I have a cold. It's been raining on and off here in New York, New Jersey, so the weather is so unstable. It's making me so sick. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to continue blending, and I'm just going to do that until it's well blended out. Next, I'm going to take a tapered brush, and I'm going to dip that into the burnt orange shade, and I'm going to take that in the outer V and just blend so it's well blended out, and it looks like a nice shade, not just one color in the crease, but a nice mixture of colors. I'm going to go back with the Morphe brush and just continue to pack that reddish brown shade and just make the crease a little bit deeper. And you don't have to be really precise about this because you can either use a concealer, or I'm using the paint pot in soft ochre, and I'm just taking a flat eyeliner brush, and I'm going to start from my inner corner and work my way out, and I'm just forming a nice line where my crease is, but not exactly where my crease is, because as you can see when I look up, the paint pot is placed exactly where my eyelid crease is, and I feel like if I took the paint pot a little bit above, it would just not look like it's in my crease. It would look like it's above my crease, if I'm making any sense. Anyway, I'm just going to wing this paint pot out. Basically what we're doing here is creating a really thick winged liner, but not with eyeliner. It's with a paint pot or a concealer, whatever you prefer. So I'm just going to continue winging this paint pot out and making the line a little bit more sharp, so it's ready for the next step, which is adding the pigment on top. I'm going ahead with the MAC pigment in Naked, and oh my god guys, such a little bit amount of this pigment goes such a long way. I've had this pigment for 2 years and I've used it, I wouldn't say a lot, but I've used it quite often, and it still hasn't moved from the top. I'm going to continue using this eyeshadow brush and pat this pigment lightly all over my eyelid where I had traced the crease with my soft ochre, and I'm going to do it slowly because, as I said, this pigment is very dense, so a little bit of it goes a very long way. I'm just going to take a little bit at a time and work that across my eyelid. I really want to make sure that I don't leave any patches of where the soft ochre was placed, so I really want to work to get that whole paint pot covered. And then I'm just going to go back in with that blending brush and make sure that all the edges, harsh edges, are softened out. And then I'm taking my Wet n Wild Mega Sparkle glitter, and I'm going to take some glitter glue and pack that wherever I applied the pigment. So nothing's going on the crease, it's just going to go all over where we applied that pigment and the soft ochre. You can use a gold glitter, or I just used a white glitter. I just thought because I'm using such a pearly eyeshadow that a white glitter would look nice with it. Next, for my brow bone highlight, I'm just going to take a creamy pearly color and apply that under my brow bone. For eyeliner, I'm using the Sephora eyeliner in Noir Black, and I'm just going to wing that out, and I'm going to try to follow where I created that wing with my eyeshadow. It doesn't have to be completely aligned, but you can always clean whatever you mess up later on with concealer, because I am going to apply concealer under my
eyes after this. And then I'm going to tightline with a black kohl liner. I already have a little bit of mascara on because I came back from doing some groceries and stuff, and I already had applied some light mascara. I'm taking that tapered brush again and the same color that I used in my crease, and I'm going to apply that under my lash line, and I'm going to deepen that color with a chocolatey brown shade. And then I'm just going to apply my lashes off camera. Today, since it's a heavier look, I'm using the House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. These lashes are amazing. Honestly, they make such a difference and they complete your look. I'm going to do my brows off of camera too because I just think it's going to save time. For primer, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Water Primer, and I'm going to spray this all over my face. And then using my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, once again in the shade 6, I'm going to take a double-ended kabuki brush and just pat that all over my face and blend it out nicely. I did also go ahead and take the same kohl liner that I tightlined with, and I placed it under my waterline to give it a little bit more darkness and dimension. And then I'm going to continue blending in my foundation. And next, we're going to move on to my concealer. For concealer, of course, my holy grail, Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I'm going to apply that under my eyes with my finger because it's a really thick concealer, and I think the best way to do it is just with my finger. It warms up the concealer and blends it out nicely. And as you guys know, I love spraying my brushes and getting them a little damp and dewy before I blend out my concealer because I think it gives it a really nice finish and makes it look really dewy. How many times do you think I have said dewy already? Anyway, I sprayed this brush with the Mario Badescu Rose Water. It's amazing, guys. This rose water makes your skin so hydrated, and as I've said before, my skin is super dry, so anything for that dewy cause, man. I'm going to go ahead and do my contour now. I'm using the LA Girl concealer in the color Fawn, and I'm just going to make 3 little dots. And this concealer is so pigmented, you're going to see how much color I get. I'm just going to use the other end of the foundation brush that I use to blend the contour out. And don't worry, I'm not going to leave it like this because this is a little bit too much color on my face. But what I am going to do is, since this is a little bit more of a orange tone, I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade to Light palette and take the powder in the middle, which is more of a brown shade, and deepen up the contour a little bit. Oh, that little guy on my face, I've been eating so bad, and I haven't been drinking enough water. Always drink enough water, guys, because you want that healthy, glowing skin. I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to not add any more product to it, but whatever product was on the foundation brush already, I'm going to go over the contour with so it lightens up a little bit. And then I'm going to set my under eye with the yellow powder in the Shade to Light palette from Kat Von D and go over my nose, my forehead, and as I said, my under eyes. Next for my lips, I'm taking Night Moth by MAC. It's a really dark, vampy burgundy color, and I'm just going to line my lips. And there you go. Just kidding. I'm going to use a lip brush and blend out the lip liner, just so when I apply the next shade over it, it's nicely blended in. I'm taking the Tarte Glossy Lip Paint in Woman Crush Wednesday. It's a berry color, and I'm just going to go over the liner, and then I'm just going to blend out the lip liner with the lip gloss. And then I'm going to do my blush. I'm using Modern Mandarin from MAC. It's a really nice peachy color. I didn't want to do anything too pink because my eyes and my lips are already bold. I don't want to go looking like a clown. Yeah, and then for a highlight, I'm using a Kiko eyeshadow in the shade 101. This highlight is so nice. Just take your highlight brush, spray a little bit of Fix Plus or whatever mineral spray you have, and apply it to your face, and it looks so nice, guys, and it's only like $7. To set my face, I'm going to use the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. And there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you like this video and want more looks, then please subscribe, like, and comment. what you guys would like to see next. Thank you guys so much once again. I'll see you guys next time.